What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I got a message from one of my subscribers. Shout out to the brother, basketball historian, a big time supporter of this channel. But I saw that you had tried to message me on Patreon about a video request that you had for me. And I don't know if you have caught the message or gotten the message about this, but Patreon shut down my account once again. My original Patreon account, which had been up for 6 years, I had some issues with them. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to adhere to their guidelines, their community guidelines. It got shut down again. So I could see your message, but I can't reply to it because my account has been deactivated. And I know 100% now that Clutch was behind this. There's no doubt about it. I got confirmation of that. So Patreon bow down to Clutch. And, that's what a lot of these guys are doing. They're going around targeting channels like mine and others, trying to get us taken down because they don't like the message that we have. So this is what we're up against. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to that brother, just, put a comment in the comment section or a comment to my pinned comment and just let me know what that video request was. Anyway, because I forgot it. Let's talk about this though. All right. So former NBA player Jason Williams, not the one that got into it with that situation with the limo driver. Not that tragedy, but White Chocolate, the one that played high school basketball with none other than Randy Moss in West Virginia. He said that in his opinion, Michael Jordan would struggle in today's NBA, right? He said, quote, "It was easy for him, Michael Jordan, to get to the basket against Gary Payton, just like it would be against Drew Holiday. But today, with Giannis and Brook Lopez waiting for him back there, he wouldn't be scoring as easily today as he did back then." Oh, yeah. Okay, so first they said it was the three ball. Mike don't have a good three ball, so since he doesn't shoot threes very well, that's going to stop, right? Now it's with the likes of guys like Giannis and Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic and Brook Lopez, they're going to create such resistance around the rim that he's going to have problems scoring. It's going to be a situation that he's just really going to truly struggle scoring the basketball. And to that, I have to say, sure, that makes a lot of sense. That's why scoring is down throughout the NBA and efficiency is down because of all these low post monsters hanging around, right? Oh, no. The reality is scoring is easier than before, right? Isn't that the reality? Why is that? Because big men really don't exist today. I mean, are there really any big men who play with their back to the basket primarily in today's game? Or is everything pushed out to the perimeter? You can't. This isn't the 80s and 90s when big men could camp more down low and be shot blockers and rim protectors on a more consistent basis. I mean, since the 2000s, blocks per game have gone way down for the most part, right? Also, I think it's very clear that statistically, the NBA is shorter than it was just 20 years ago. You have a lot of stretch fours pretending and masquerading to be centers. You got a lot of centers today who got the build of, say, goddamn Shaggy. They don't look like Karl Malone anymore. They don't look like Shaquille O'Neal. They look like, an emaciated ass fucking scarecrow, just a foot taller. So, where are all these fearsome shot blockers? Outside of a rare Victor Wembanyama example, where are all these shot blockers? I mean, we don't have one shot blocker in the league more dominant than Dikembe Mutombo. And Michael Jordan dunked on him past his athletic prime in the 1997 playoffs. So you try to tell me, you give me a prime Jordan, 90, 91, 92, in today's game, he's going to somehow struggle. Come on, man. It's just absolutely absurd. It really is. Brook Lopez, y'all. Brook Lopez. The Bucks and Giannis and Drew Holiday, right? Isn't that the same team that Jimmy Butler, who couldn't even dream of being the same type of scorer as Michael Jordan, isn't that the same team that he dropped 56 points on? Isn't that the same team that Jimmy Butler was cooking so thoroughly that it ultimately led to the firing of Mike Budenholzer, who was his NBA champion head coach? And would anybody agree that Tyrese Halliburton is a better finisher and a better scorer than Michael Jordan? No. So why is it that Tyrese Halliburton could score on Giannis with ease, but Michael Jordan could not, with a vertical leap in his prime of at least 43 inches?
Green gets it to Porter. They got to confound him. Into Green. And out of bounds! Yeah, Trent lost it!
He lost it. I mean, a really good time. He just took his eye off the ball. The ball died a little bit because the patience got a hand on it. Here we go.
8 seconds. Halliburton against Giannis. Halliburton, 3 seconds. Puts it in! He put it in! 1 3/10.
There's no timeout.
No timeouts for the Bucks. Giannis to inbound.
Not happening.
Yeah. I mean, man, Giannis stopped that, didn't he? Come on, man. Michael Jordan's one of the greatest finishers in the history of the game, and he's going to struggle in today's game with the least amount of defense play, with the least amount of resistance. Everything's pushed out to the perimeter. You got fucking Steph Curry scoring in the paint with ease, but Michael Jordan's going to struggle. Yeah, it's funny how these guys will all say that, right? They all say that he's going to struggle, but then again, they also say he's going to average 45 points a game in today's era. It's the same Michael Jordan when double team would hang in the air, double clutch, and shoot on a fadeaway jumper all net with great consistency, shooting at weird angles, falling down, body contorted, just able to make the most obscene shots. But somehow, in a league where nobody's really playing any physical defense, he's going to struggle. Yeah. And this, it just gets tiresome. You understand what I'm saying? It just gets very, very tiresome to keep hearing this nonsense over and over and over and over again. And I know it just comes for ratings. I seriously doubt that Jason Williams even believes what he's saying. You have to use rage bait and nonsensical comments like that to get ratings. But at the same time, I like to think that these players are better than that, man. They're better than that. These guys could be teachers of the game, but they choose to be trolls. They rather just troll, older generation that's in their 40s and 50s just so they can get in good graces with this younger generation, this younger audience that just wants someone to cater to them so bad. And it's sad that they're doing that, man, because just wins, you're better than that. You're better than that. Russell Westbrook is 6'3" and had stretches where he was averaging 30-point triple doubles. But Michael Jordan, who was 6'5", 6'6", with ungodly athletic abilities and a more physical defensive era, he's going to struggle somehow. Unbelievable, man. It really is. It's just, I just hate to constantly keep hearing dumb shit over and over and over again. But, you know, this is what's out there now. This is what's out there. Never mind that this guy played in an era where he was going up against the Kimmy Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning, who he dunked on a couple of times, Patrick Ewing, who he infamously dunked on, David Robinson, who scored on multiple times. I hope I would say Elijah Wan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know, I mean, just a multitude of really good and great centers. Moses Malone, Tree Rollins. I mean, the list goes on of big men who he just ridiculous, man. But, you know, Shaq, the Davis boys, I mean, it's sad, man. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. What you guys think?